Androidcam. There we go. Okay. Hello everyone, and good morning. So Hokkaido, I can already tell you the answer to that. Oh, you beat me to it. Never mind. Yes, hello people, and good morning. Welcome in to another Saturday in the Rabbit's Burrow. I slept for a long time today, so I have been rushing to get things in order here. One of the big differences is that I have connected the Androidcam through the USB port today. And I have set the phone into airplane mode just to try and save some battery. We'll see if this works. I just feel like I've been abusing my phone so much, and I just don't want the battery to die out on me. I mean, if I get a job and start earning more money, I might be able to, I don't have to worry about my phone dying on me as much. But up until that point, I would prefer to have a phone that works. So, yeah, we are going to go with that. Now, because I've been rushing to get things in order here, I have not really had time to look at inspo. We were browsing around quite a lot yesterday, so I have been looking at quite a lot of really nice makeup looks, but if I can remember any of them, I don't really do that right now, But I remember we found that liner, really colorful eye design. And hello, Bear. Thank you for the lurk. Enjoy. Well, I actually checked out the price for Diablo 2 Resurrected, last night, so I knew the price of it, and I could have told you, but you were quicker than me, so. So yes, how are you guys doing today? Are you doing okay? I think this phone tapped out. Screen is just black and it's unresponsive. There we go. I wonder, which profile am I logged into on this phone? I think it's Inner Goddess Makeup. In that case, I don't have any of the saved looks here. Awake at least. Well, that's a benefit. I actually woke for the first time at 6 a.m. and I woke from a dream that I had. Let me tell you, it was quite a powerful dream. I dreamt that I had a partner and that we had moved into a new house or new apartment. I think it was a house. It was a part of a house. Lurven? Vad gör du? Lurvis? And the house owner was very suspicious. It seemed like he was Polish or something. And, I mean, he was very weird. He talked with us in a very weird way. And for some reason, right after we had moved in, I had unpacked most of the stuff, we ended up splitting up. And I was feeling really, really bad about this because it meant that I had thrown away all the cardboard boxes and everything. and I would have to find new cardboard boxes, you know, to pack everything that I needed for the move. Apparently, the house owner had stored all of the boxes that we had unpacked that we didn't have room for outside. So I remember that I went outside and I looked at there was a shelf full of cardboard boxes with books and everything, and it didn't have any roof or anything. And I was thinking, okay, it looks like it's gonna rain. It feels a little bit damp already. So this is gonna get ruined. I have to save this. So I started carrying stuff inside. And suddenly when I was inside, this really, really deafening thunder like sound was heard. And I was like, I remember I was saying to somebody that was in the apartment or in close proximity to me, like, oh, it's normal. Every time something bad happens in my life, you know, the storm rolls in. But this just kept getting worse and worse. The winds picked up and started to rain, and suddenly I saw this really, really bright flash, and I was like, oh shit. So panic broke out, and the cats was outside. So I ran outside to try to find the cats. For some reason I had a rabbit there too. It had been lying on the kitchen table next to me. So cute. It was so cute and so calm. Somehow all of the animals had kind of gotten outside and they were running around in panic, and I had to go outside, and the wind was flying and things were flying all over the place. And I remember I whistled and called for Sassy and Ludven, and they understood me. So they came running directly and got into the house. And suddenly I look up in the sky and I see this shadow flying above the clouds. It was a dragon that came flying. I know this sounds insane, but you know these movies where you have a scene in the movie where everything just grows quiet, dead quiet. All you can see is what's happening and the emotion of the person in the scene. This was exactly how this felt. Like it kind of slowed into slow motion a little bit. Everything turned deadly quiet for a second. And I had time to reflect on, shit, that is a dragon. And then people like, get inside, get inside! You know, everything was over. And I managed to find the rabbit last minute, and we ran back inside. And this was the point where I woke up and I was like, shit. I've never experienced something like that in a dream before. It was really, really impactful. It just left a mark with me. It was so majestic, in a way. So I have no idea what this means. I have no idea. In the dream, I called him by my ex-husband's name. I don't know if it was my ex-husband. And who were the people around me? Where were they? I couldn't see them. Until they actually, like, said something to me. So many questions. So many questions. But yeah, I woke up, took a trip to the bathroom. My boyfriend had woken up at the same time. So we were awake for a bit. Then we shoved Sassy out the door like we do every morning and closed the door into the bedroom and went back asleep. In which I started another really weird dream. It wasn't as impactful, but I do remember quite a lot of it. It was something about me and a friend heading to the movies, and the movies had some kind of ice cream buffet, and I was grabbing a lot of ice cream and toppings and stuff, and then when I came to the cashier, I didn't find the money to pay. We were already late for the movie. This is kind of a last minute decision that we made. Somehow the cashier slash owner went outside, and while he was outside, my friend decided to try to hack his cashier, so I didn't have to pay. And that made us discover that this owner had some kind of secret lab with some high-tech technology in it. It was robots and stuff. I don't remember exactly what the robots did, but it was some real quantum physics stuff. I have no idea. Very advanced. Things just started going wrong from there. It was so weird. Oh, I am logged in from the rabbit's foot. Okay, good. And if you hadn't realized already, my brain is a real lively one. I dream a lot of stuff. I might not remember all of it, but I dream quite a lot and quite often. I guess it's my brain's way of kind of dealing with things. I don't know. All right, let's take a look at the post that I saved yesterday. And also good news, guys. Last time I did makeup on what was that? Wednesday? Thursday? No, Wednesday? It must have been Wednesday. Or Tuesday? Don't remember. Wednesday, Tuesday or Wednesday. Anyway, I decided to use false eyelashes, and as you remember, I was scared of getting an allergic reaction. I did not. I had the lashes on all day and no issues whatsoever. So at least I've just established that these type of lashes, they work. They work. Maybe it was like I applied the right amount of glue or something. I don't know. Oh yes, here it is. So I don't know if you remember that eye look that I found yesterday. Really vivid, colorful, with bless you, with an eyeliner design, or quite kind of easy eyeliner design, I would say. So I was thinking I might try this one today. It looks though like the turquoise might be a gel liner since she has it on her wet line. But I might do my own version of this today. So she has complementary colors. All right. Because I do have, if you remember, the Hydroliner palette that I would like to try. I should get myself a shot glass of water for this. So this is from SUVA Beauty. This palette is called UV Taffies. It has 5 colors in it. I'll try that today. So the last thing that I did last night was actually I decided to write an email to ColourPop, just asking if there were any possibility of maybe starting a PR collaboration. Now I sent it to the general email and I got a response right away that actually said that I should send those inquiries to their PR email. And that they will get back to me if there is any chance of them actually doing it for me. Which, you know, the way she said it actually made me hopeful that there might be a chance. But I do not want to interpret it too much. I don't want to dig too much into it. But it would be amazing to have a PR collaboration with ColourPop. Just imagine trying out all of their products. That would be so fun. Oh God. Something I only can dream about so far. Hi Ninja, welcome in. Happy Saturday. How are you doing, my friend? All right, I am going to get myself a small shot glass of water. You have to work later? That's fine. It's okay. I appreciate you coming in and hanging out for a bit. I really do. It means a lot to me, so thank you. All right, I'm gonna get that shot glass of water and I'll be back. BRB. There we go. So what have you been up to, guys? What did you do yesterday? Feel free to share. This is a really colorful eyeshadow look. So I'm gonna find a palette that has a lot of colorful eyeshadows. Now this would be perfect to do with Michaela's eyeshadow palette that is on its way. But let's try to see if we can find a palette that is suitable for this. I do have plenty of colorful palettes. I have the NYX Ultimate palette, for example. Well, congrats! What can I say? I'm not surprised. Just don't have a red. How about this one? Or the MAC one. Unfortunately, according to PETA, MAC does tests on animals. The old colleague that I had that works at MAC, she claimed the opposite. So I don't know why PETA would say that they do if they don't. So I'm gonna go with PETA. So I am not gonna buy any more products from MAC. It's a shame because I love their lipsticks. Unless I buy it secondhand. I can agree with buying things secondhand. Maybe it's a foolish thing from my side, but I don't know. It feels like you're not really supporting the brand directly. My laptop is dusty. All right. So you're gonna play Celeste. Yes, I think we're gonna go with this one. Oh, right. And this one. Just so we have all the spectrum, the whole spectrum. This is the SUVA Beauty palette. As you can see, it has 5 colors. So she did red to green. She had red in the middle and with a blue liner. You can't get into the pigtail bear? Why? Did I say something else? In that case, I do apologize. I could also attempt to do something like this with the SUVA Beauty palette. It's a little bit more artsy, but it's also a kind of graphical liner. Looks pretty cute. We don't have any whites in there, but now, you know what? I'm going to attempt something like this today. We have not done an eyeliner design in a long time, so I'm going to try this. And I'm going to put some shimmer on top. We have a plan. So today will be a pure eyeliner design. I did wash my face recently, but we are gonna re-wash it. And I said I would continue on working on my project last night, but I ended up not actually working on it. Or did I? Yes, actually I did, a little bit. But it was very late. I managed to finish the glitter eyeshadow category though. Alright, I'm gonna use the most pigmented primer today, so we're using the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion in the shade Eden. Since I'm not putting any eyeshadow on top of this, I don't really feel like I need to set it with powder today. So we're gonna leave it as is. I knew it looked like I had a loose eyelash. I have started using the eyelash serum on my left eye a little bit more, and it does contribute to the lashes growing faster, but also letting go faster. So, yeah. I should add a little bit of concealer to my lids as well. I don't know. Just to get that extra coverage. So she's using lavender, mint, and pink. Lavender, green, and pink. Let's try the same. I'm gonna grab our teeny tiny glass of water here. And we're gonna grab the brush. This is a really firm brush, at least now. We're gonna see how it feels when it gets wet. Ooh, this is a very firm brush. Nice, I like it. I think to get the best results, we should actually like drip water on top of here, but I don't think I am able to do that from this glass. Oh, wow. That glided on so easily. Good night, Della Marie. Sleep tight. Thank you so much for stopping by. Since I don't have a big UV light, I won't be able to show you properly how the UV is on these liners, but I'm really liking this though, so far. All right, let's choose our next color. I really like this brush. It's really nice. Let's choose our green, maybe. Or pink. a blue. I'm gonna pick a blue one in the inner corner. So let's go with pink. Hello, Vicky. Welcome in. Welcome in. Happy Friday. No, Saturday, sorry. I mix up the days and the weekends for some reason. Welcome in. How are you doing? Saturday night for you. Okay, I guess you are in Asia somewhere? I'm just guessing. But happy Saturday night. Australia, okay. Well, welcome to Australia, or welcome to you. I never know how to say that. It's like you say hello from Norway, hello from Australia. Well, how do you say hello to? Do you say hello to, or do you say something else? I'm not entirely sure. Right, then we're gonna switch to blue. Welcome in anyway. I am trying out a new product today. This is a hydroliner palette from SUVA Cosmetics. We say, oi, mate! Yes. Or good shrimp on the barbie to ya. Yeah. So, Bear here is from Tasmania, so he would know. I guess. So this is my very first time working with hydroliners. I wanted to start doing some more eyeliner designs, and I didn't know anything about liners. Other than, you know, the cake liner that I tried in school. So I contacted a couple of beauty influencers that I follow on Instagram and just asked around, like, hi, I would like to do more eyeliner designs, but I don't know anything about liner products. So what is the best liner to work with? And they were like, I would suggest you try out hydroliners. I was like, hydroliners? I have not heard about that before. And like, it's the best product. It lasts the longest. Because I've tried cake liners through school. And cake liners have a tendency of shedding and falling out when it's dry. So I'm not really a big fan of cake liners. I'm liking this so far. I think I'm gonna wash out my brush. I'm gonna pull the upper lines together. So we're gonna grab a little bit more purple. I don't know if you're interested in makeup, Vicky. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the borough. Hope that you like it here. I mean, so far, these are a dream to work with. But this is generally what I do in the weekends. I have makeup streams where I try out different techniques and different products. Try to play around a little bit, hang out with you guys. Just want this to be a relaxing place where you can feel free to be yourself. I'm in far North Queensland, so makeup for me would melt. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Even waterproof makeup? I know. You knew that. I guess you two know each other from before. Well, always fun to see a new face, so welcome in. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna grab an angled eyeliner brush. I'm gonna dip into a little bit of makeup remover. Wipe off the excess. And we're just gonna go over the line here. I don't really care if I accidentally take away too much, because we can just fill that in with more eyeliner. You do for I don't know how long. Going through 3 years? Nice. But yeah, I guess you're going into the summer months down there now, right? Hi, Tank Like! Welcome in! Aw. Thank you, Vicky! Yes, welcome in. I hope you do enjoy. How are you doing, Tank-like? Have you had a nice day? I'm glad to hear it. Alright, I kind of like the shape. The shape is a little bit wonky, but I don't really mind it too much. Oh dear. I wiped some off my hand. Look, I'm rubbing it and nothing really happens. That's cool. Just kind of boring today. Woke up too late to stream before work. Went too late to stream after. Oh. Well, I'm glad you had time to chill. Chilling is important. I'll try to wipe this off. There we go. I think I need more purple. There we go. So yeah, still good. Just means there's not much for me to do in Philly besides work and game. Oh, I'll be done with this work quitting and going back home at the end of the year. Oh, so you're just temporarily from home, like saving up money, if I understand correctly? This brush, ooh. They have really managed to get a hold of good brushes or develop a good brush. This is their own brush. All right, I am going to pull down the blue a little bit, but I need to prep the skin under my eyes first. And we're also gonna need to find a pigment to put on this. Exciting! I'm in Philly for my job. Was only supposed to be here 6 months. Been like, oh no, because of the pandemic. I'm sure. I'm feeling it. I like it. Nice. I might know why the shape is a little bit wonky. Stuff you're doing is taking long. Okay, gotcha. It looks the same. Why is it? Q-tip. Oh, that works. Probably not as smart because I'm gonna use that later, but don't know where I put the Q-tip. Where'd the Q-tip go? I lost it. That's what happens when Rabbit's too into what she's doing and working too fast. Oh well. Sure, Philly would have been nicer, more fun. Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure Philly had been just as quiet because of the pandemic and lockdowns and everything. But hey, at least you had someone like Summer to game with. That's better. Does anyone have any fun plans today? Alright, let's prep the skin around in the face. I have moisturized, but we are going to add... I'm going to use a moisturizing primer today. Oh, Bear, come on, isn't that bad? I've been under the impression that you've been holding up great with the new babe and everything. How did it go with your parents-in-law, by the way? Yeah. That's kind of what happens when you run out of time. You have to prioritize. And streaming becomes pretty important. At least that's what I feel. For me personally, streaming has become very important. It's like if I'm not able to stream, I don't get my outlet. Okay, gotcha. I believe you can. There's nothing that says you can't. I'm gonna close that for now. Protect it from cat hairs. I have enough cat hair issues as it is. And then I'm gonna grab the color correction brush. This is the brush that I use for color correcting. You have to excuse the state of my brushes. I have not washed them since last time I did makeup, as usual. At least I have a brush cleanser that I can use. And since I started using this towel, it has just been a game changer. So, at least I'll wash away all of the bacteria that might have been gathering in the brushes. I don't like this music. Switch it up. Did anyone remember what the player Sanchi mentioned yesterday was called? Stream Beats? Was that it? I apologize for my very loud laptop. Okay, let's see here. Okay. Wi-Fi, hype tracks, chiptune, still step, ambient. Let's go with that instead. Alright, grabbing some color correction. This is basically a colored concealer. Now, my skin has actually been surprisingly well behaved lately, so I don't think I need too much. Didn't you play music directly from the browser? What happened? Oh. But I am already a part of... Okay, let's do like this. I've also gotten my appointment at the throat doctor, guys. I didn't get an appointment until November, but hey, at least I got one. Chill. There you go. If I can use Spotify, I am happy. I'm just gonna apply this in any areas where I might have discoloration, or that I just want some extra coverage. Now this is the perfect technique for you, Vicky, because when there's warm weather and sweaty weather, you don't want any like high coverage, really full foundation, heavy type makeup. And the clue for a natural type makeup is actual color correction. That's what they use on all the big runways and stuff like that, because editorial makeup, runway makeup is very minimalistic. And the clue is color correction. As long as you have a good color correction underneath, you don't need much more. You can apply a BB cream on top, or anything that you might desire. Feels like this side is broader than that one. We'll correct it later. I don't know if you've tried that method, Vicky, but it's just a suggestion. I'm just gonna grab a beauty blender and blend this out. Last time I wore makeup was at my little sister's wedding in 2013, and a pro did it. I wouldn't have a clue what to do with makeup on my own. Well, it's a good thing that you found your way to my channel. Maybe you'll learn a thing or two by hanging out here. I know that others tell me that they learn stuff even though they come here to just hang out. Makeup can be intimidating. It can be quite a big jungle if you don't know what you're looking for. But truth is, you don't really require that much to make a difference. There we go. Just gonna let that sit a little bit. And then we're gonna add some foundation. I do need to correct this eyeliner a little bit later. I like it on this side, but this side looks a little bit off. At least that tells me that you're interested in makeup. You might just not know what to do with it. My suggestion is just experiment. I mean, you don't need a lot of products to actually create a everyday look. And if it's really warm, like if you struggle with warm weather, my suggestion would be waterproof products, no powder, because powder will make it look greasy and cakey, and you don't want that when it's warm. And all you need is a little bit of eyeliner and a little bit of mascara, and that could be enough. With a lip gloss or a lip moisturizer could just be enough. Yeah, sweat is awful when it comes to makeup. You have to like constantly keep in mind not to wipe it off your face. Just grab a tissue and dab it gently off. But if you don't want to worry too much about that, you know, it's an advantage to not wear too much makeup to begin with. Oh, this nail be dirty. What have I been doing? You can definitely see a difference to my face already. I mean, I didn't have a lot of red spots, but it does tone it down. And I mean, on top of this, like I said, you can add a BB cream if you want. That will be enough. If you want to shape your face a little bit more, you can add just a little bit of contour, but you don't need much. Like for everyday makeup, you're supposed to shade the face, not really shape the face. So you don't need, just need a little bit, a small amount. Today I am creating a very simple eye look. It's basically going to be 3 products. So it's going to be a hydroliner, a shimmer, and mascara. And then I might pop some false eyelashes on top of that because I had a little bit of an accident with a pair of scissors in my eyelashes last week, or earlier this week. So I managed to cut these eyelashes off a little bit. I'm using an eyelash serum, so hopefully they'll grow back pretty soon, but up until that point, I think I'm gonna use false eyelashes. So let's add some foundation to this. Now, I'm going to show you a product that would be perfect for warm weather. I have this foundation here, which is the Milani Cream to Powder Foundation. So this don't need to be set with any powder. This can just be wiped on the face and then left alone. I'm going to apply this with a brush. Just going to pull any loose hair out of this brush. I think I've been abusing this brush a little bit too much. It's started to shed. I mean, I did pay 10 krona for this, which is basically, it's not even $1. Or it is a little bit over $1 maybe. And since I have color correction on my face, I'm just going to dab this on. Preferably use a brush that doesn't shed, so you don't have to have hairs in your face. A bit over $1, yeah. So I bought this brush on Amazon. It's supposed to be from It Cosmetics, but it could just as well be a copy. I have no idea. It has been serving me well though. I've been using this quite a lot. I've had it for a little bit over a year now, I think. Yeah. Oh, tickles. There we go. All I'm gonna do on top of this is just grab a beauty blender. I don't know, maybe Hokkaido is a little bit shy. I kind of get that feeling a little bit. You can confirm or unconfirm this suspicion I have Hokkaido if you want. There we go. I do this to even out any brush strokes I might have caused. Now I dabbed this on and it didn't swipe it on. So there's not any brush strokes, but it's also good for like evening out the product. And the good thing with this foundation is that you don't need to streaming the friends list. Evil man, evil man. Hokkaido. Of course you should tell your friends. If you have a friend and she don't pop out and pop in your stream, maybe you should just like, hey, I do stream, you know, if you want to pop by. Don't be a stranger. Stranger. Okay, so the only thing I'm gonna add here is a little bit of concealer under my eyes. I'm gonna use my 16-hour camo concealer from e.l.f. Unless I've misplaced it, which I seem to have done. Maybe it's still in my backpack. That's fine. We can use this one. This is the No Filter Concealer from ColourPop in the shade Fair 06. So the shade of the foundation that I used is Buff. And it's from Milani. Just a little bit of product underneath my eyes. I would add it anywhere else. I feel I need a little extra coverage, but this foundation have a pretty decent coverage already. So I'm just gonna add it a little bit underneath my eyes. And then grab the Detail Beauty Blender again and just blend it out. Being careful not to add too much product underneath your eyes because the skin underneath your eyes is very thin. So if you add in too much product here, it's just gonna look really weird. It's gonna crease and it's gonna look cakey. So just a little bit of product, blend it out carefully. And this will also brighten up the area underneath your eye a little bit, which will make you feel a little bit more awake. If you struggle with dark circles under your eyes, it's even more important with the color correction underneath because it's gonna balance out those dark circles. And after we blended that out, this is the only area I'm gonna set with powder. So I'm gonna grab my compact powder. This is an Isadora Velvet Touch Sheer Cover Compact Powder, really handful name. But this is a compact that I've been sworn by for years. I love this compact. It's, I find it really good. It has a really good texture. It's long lasting. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab a fluffy brush. Just gonna dip into this. And then before you do anything, check the lines under your eyes. If you have any crease product, just even it out a little bit. And then we're gonna dab the powder on here. Almost poked myself in the eye with the brush there. Would have been uncomfortable and painful. But I'm only using the powder in the area where I have lines, not anywhere else. It's just to lock that concealer in, prevent it from creasing. And there you go. I might pull it down a little further, but keep in mind if you're creating like a very intricate eyeshadow look with a lot of eyeshadows and a lot of colorful eyeshadows, then you should probably wait with the powder until last step of the process, because vibrant eyeshadows have a tendency of having fallout, So if you set your under eye area with a lot of powder and you end up having fallout, it's pretty difficult to get rid of. You'll have to kind of clean up the entire area and redo it. If you have powder on your face, you might know how it looks like, but if not, it looks like you're wiping away a layer. You get like a contour around the hole that you're making, and it's really difficult to correct. If you haven't set it with powder, you only have the cream product, it's very easy to wipe off and correct and blend into the edges. No one will even know. All right, now I'm gonna finish the eye. Let's put the brush in my drawer there. I don't know why I did that. So we're gonna find a shimmer. I'm wondering what kind of shimmer I should grab. I'm thinking one in my NYX palettes. I'm thinking the normal one, which is this one. This is a topper, so it's a translucent eyeshadow. It's basically a shimmer. I'm just gonna swipe this on with a little bit on my finger. Since I only applied eyeshadow primer on my lids and nothing more, this transfers beautifully onto the eyelid. Don't really need much effort to do this. So this glitter is transferring to the liner. It doesn't really matter. I can correct it with the liner later because we are going to finish this eyeliner design with more liner, and I managed to get glitter on my cheek. This is where it's this is a fine example of why you shouldn't set your face, because now all I did was grab my foundation brush and just re-added some foundation. Sometimes that doesn't work if it's like a colorful eyeshadow, and you might have to remove the product and add new ones. I'm gonna apply a little bit more in my inner corner with my foam applicator. So I do want this shimmer all over the lid. There we go. Five-head strat. What is the five-head strat? Okay, so I'm heading back to the hydroliners. So now I'm going in to correct this a little bit, refill the areas that got some glitter on and finish the eyeliner design the way I had planned it. I'm going to pull this down to my inner corner. And also pulling it a little bit underneath my eye. There we go. Now moving on to the other colors. First of all, it's the lavender. That's much better. Do the same on the other side. Hopefully. This is where it gets difficult because symmetry is a bitch. work on these transitions a little bit. I can see what is wrong here. Don't know what I can do to fix that at this point. But oh well. So that was the lavender. We're gonna move on to the pink. Could do that. Oh boy. Oh boy. Why is it easier on my left eye for some reason? Usually it's the other way around. When working with eyeliner, it's always easier to start with the eye of your non-dominant hand. Because it's basically easier to apply eyeliner to the eye closest to your dominant hand, which means I'm right-handed. So if I start with my right eye, there's a big chance that the eyeliner is gonna look great, and then when I try to reapplicate that on my other eye, it's just gonna fail and look weird, and I won't be as happy with it as I was on my right eye. So usually it's easier to start with your non-dominant hand and then try to duplicate that on your non-dominant eye, if you understand me. go. Just get the transitions fluent. And I believe I'm done with the eyeliner design. Might add a little bit of the lavender in the outer corners of my eyes. I feel like I'm missing something there. Just a teeny tiny bit. There we go. Wiping the brush off, putting the palette away. I'm going to let the brush dry completely before I put the cap on. So you might notice that my eye foundation looks a little bit wonky now, and it's because I didn't set it with powder, so I'm basically just been moving it around. It's easy to fix. Just grab your beauty blender and dab away. And you'll see that the kind of irregularities will go away. Alright, to finish this eye look, I'm considering maybe adding a little bit of lavender or something in the outer corner to get a little bit of dimension, but we're gonna leave it like this for now. Or maybe a little bit of white eyeshadow in the inner corner maybe would look good. You know what, let's try that. Just gonna add a little bit. Just a little bit. I'm using the first one in the Modern Dreamer palette. I'm going to grab one of my favorites to apply eyeshadow with, which is, this is the 234 Luxe Smoky Shader from SUVA. Now it does have a little bit of a nude eyeshadow in it, so I'm just going to clean it off with some brush cleanser. Just a very slight difference. Actually, I think it looks good, so we're gonna leave it. Okay, next step is mascara. Now I don't have any mascara in these colors. I could kind of grab a spoolie and dip it into these liners and apply it to my eyes. But since I'm gonna wear falsies, I don't want to actually use a colored mascara. I'm not going anywhere today, even though it's raining. So I'm going to use a non-waterproof mascara today. This is the Isadora Build Up Mascara in the shade 22 Black Brown. I managed to get it on my eyeliner. You might be able to wipe it off later, so hopefully it doesn't notice. The reason I'm gonna wear falsies is basically this. You can clearly tell the difference with mascara on. So we're gonna let the mascara dry. I'm gonna grab, or we should actually do I should do the eyebrows first. I never learned. To correct the eyeliner. I'm wiping it off now. That's fine, no big deal. Let's do the eyebrows first. So I'm thinking semi-natural brows today. I'm going to use my NYX Sculpt and Highlight on my brows. Since I have colored my brows now, they are actually much more visible, so I don't feel like I need that much product on them anyway. No! What happened? I squashed it. Okay, this is finished. Finito. Let's grab a new one. Finito. I know I have a new one. Just need to find it. Guess I'll put my glasses on. Grabbing this NYX Sculpt and Highlight. This is in the shade Taupe. I'm just gonna fill in the brows slightly. go. Let's brush these out. A little bit more on the left.
What doing?
And the last step in the brows, actually, I'm actually happy with this, is some brow gel. I'm gonna grab my NYX Control Freak brow gel. Looks really good from this angle. Nice. And I'm gonna brush them upwards today. We're gonna have a little bit of a fluffy brow action going. Looks like I have a little bit of a gap in my eyebrow. Didn't like that. Could you just stay? Better. Okay, brows are done. So now I can finish the eyes. I'm gonna correct the eyeliner first, since I managed to get mascara on it. So a little bit of the blue. A little bit of the lavender. There we go, all fixed. Let's prepare the eyelashes. Do 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 do. Ba-dum bum bum. Ba-da-dum. Fixed is good. Yes. So when do you start work, Hokkaido? Oh, okay. So you aren't working today. I'm glad you had a couple of extra days off this week. I felt really sorry for you last week, working every day. But I mean, you know, it's money in the bank. So maybe you're not really complaining about it. Something has to feed your movie and music obsession, right? And gifting money to streamers? Yeah. Okay, awesome. That's one eye. Hi, Coco. I'm doing well. How are you doing? I'm trying a new palette of hydroliners today. It's a lot of fun. I've never tried this kind of product before, and it has been amazing to work with. I've really enjoyed myself. So I've created kind of a simple eye look today, but I think it looks good. So right now I'm just struggling a little bit with my lashes. You're magnificent. I'm glad to hear it. No worries. I hope you've had a nice day so far. Been thinking about the job? Yeah. You had some thinking to do. So, what have you figured something out? You're going to take it? Congratulations! Oh my god, this is big news. Imagine, you're gonna have your own store. That's exciting, isn't it? I mean, it's not your own products, but it's your own store. That is, you know, something that a lot of people dream of. And you worked hard and long to get there, so congratulations! November 5th. Nice. Okay, so it's not too far away. You're fire and hire for the store. Free range. Yes. All right, Hokkaido. Well, thank you so much for hanging out. I'll see you later. Enjoy your walk. This is missing something. Maybe we should pull a little bit of eyeliner underneath the eye as well. Hi, Love Tour. You've been reading my channel info? Welcome in. Happy Saturday. Currently, I've been told I have 15 staff. 15 staff, that's decent. Right, I'm gonna let the lashes dry, and then I'm going to try to brush them into my normal lashes, just to hide them a little bit better. I wish I knew where all my combs were. I don't know. I had like a blue rat tail comb, and it's completely gone. I don't know where it is. Yes, you do. Every good leader needs a good assistant. Struggling a bit here. How come bangs always want to separate in the middle? Discovering I may be Norwegian in a way and more than I thought. Oh, that's exciting. You've been doing some heritage research. Right. I do feel like maybe the powder was a little bit wrong for this. Feels like I have like a line underneath my eyes. I don't like that. Well, we're done with the eyes now, so I'm just gonna try to even that out. I don't know how I feel. So now you're trying to do some research on Norwegian heritage. Huh? It was, I knew vaguely, we had been ruled by Norway, but now I see it was a very long time ago, 5 centuries, but only 1 cent under Danes. Ah. Oh, excuse me. Well, have you figured anything else out about your heritage? Like, maybe something happened in the past that I don't want to, sound too dramatic, but sometimes when countries get invaded, things happen, and children are born. If it's out of love, that's fine, but sometimes things do happen. Norway today is rainy. It actually looks like it has stopped raining now. I see blue sky, but it has been raining all morning. Oh god, this and the music sounded kind of like our doorbell. I was like, do we have a visitor? No, Coco, you need to start paying more attention. Like I told you, I am a Swedish living in Norway. So I am originally from Sweden. I know you told me you struggle with short-term memory, and I can relate. But yeah, I'm Swedish, living in Norway. I've been living in Norway for 12 years. I know. I'm just teasing you. I actually had my 12-year anniversary recently. The 17th of September was my 12-year anniversary. I didn't really do anything special with it though, but I reflected on, that I have been staying in Norway for 12 years. Coco, like I said, it's fine. I'm just pulling your leg, okay? I'm just teasing you a little. Don't worry about it. Alright, I'm gonna use the Studio Pro contour palette as a contour. Or should I? No, you know what? I'm gonna use a cream contour today. Let's switch it up. I'm using the same contour product over and over again. So I'm going to use the Pure Cameo contour stick today for contour. This is a cream product, but it still gives a pretty natural contour. Yes, I'm Swedish. What made me move was actually after high school I didn't manage to get a job. And then I started gaming Age of Conan, which is an MMORPG online multiplayer game. In 2008, I believe I started playing it. Through that game I met a Norwegian. So I went to visit him with my ex-fiance one summer, which was in 2009, and we ended up falling head over heels for one another. So it took me two weeks to pack up, and then my mother drove me over to Norway, which was amazingly sweet. And the first 6 months of my Norwegian adventure was very rough because I didn't manage to get a job immediately, and since I didn't have any money, I didn't want to be a burden for my ex-husband. So I basically stayed at home a lot. I didn't have any friends. No, I'm not with him, unfortunately. We got married in 2013. It lasted 10 months, and then we separated. My Norway adventure has been pretty rough, off and on. Hopefully it is stabilizing now, but yeah, I've been struggling for long periods of time. I don't know. I have no plans on moving back to Sweden. So, because of my health issues, I am fully integrated into the Norwegian society by now. And they actually take good care of me, or have been taking good care of me so far. So, I don't think they have the same healthcare in Sweden. Not the healthcare system anyway. So I really like it here. Not that, when I moved here, I would not have been able to foresee that I would have the health issues that I do. Because I had no idea that the thing that I have runs in the family. Was something that I discovered once I got diagnosed. But yeah. Yes, I am Swedish. After 6 months, I managed to find a season job over the summer. I worked as a waitress down at one of the most popular tourist areas here in Oslo. So I worked there for over the summer, and after that I started having joint pains, and that's when I both got sent to the hospital for diagnostic on what this could be, which turned out to be my autoimmune condition, and at the same time also experienced a house fire, which I ended up jumping out of a second floor window. So it was kind of, yeah, a turbulent time. Before that, I didn't really get any help from the Norwegian government. I wasn't in any support system. I tried several times to get help, but I was actually at one point told literally that I couldn't get help because I was Swedish, which I find really, really interesting. I think that person must have been a racist of some sort, because Swedes do have an easy life in Norway. We don't really have to, think about a lot of things when we move. No, it didn't. So I actually jumped 4 meters. Literally jumped. I think the house owner got in a lot of, insurance issues after that, because the house, which was an old house from the 1800s, wooden house, it was abandoned in the same state as the day of the fire for about 1.5 years, which was really a shame. It was a lovely, lovely house. But then another company, like a real estate company, bought the house and fully renovated the house from the inside to the outside and built brand new apartments. I would have loved to live in that house, but I'm pretty sure that they are pretty pricey. I can speak Swedish, yes I can. It is my mother tongue. Alright, let's add some bronzer. I'm gonna use the Studio Pro contour palette anyway, because I'm gonna add a little bit of bronzer shade. I'm gonna add this one. Just a little bit on top. The fire, no, you don't worry, Coco, don't worry. The fire, we still don't know how it started. It probably was caused by the people living in the basement, because we had four people living in the basement. They were construction workers. 3 of them were Polish, and 1 of them was an old Swedish guy. They all were smoking a lot, and the Swedish guy had alcohol problems. And the Polish people didn't speak neither Norwegian or English, so it was really difficult to stay in touch with them. And they didn't really they seemed to have been raised in a barn. I'm sorry if I'm rude by saying that, but they didn't know, like, they never cleaned their shower area, which was in our washing room, so it ended up with this much grime around the drain on the floor. It was so disgusting. I barely wanted to go down there. We think they might have forgotten to turn the stove off in their kitchen downstairs, or that there was an electrical issue. We still don't know, but the fire started downstairs. This was in November. It was the 1st November, and most of the people living in our side of the house, they had left for Christmas vacation. So luckily there was only 3 people in that part of the house, which was me, my ex-husband, and apparently the Swedish guy living downstairs. So he might have caused the fire, but we don't know. I'm not angry at them. I mean, it all led to good things. We were incredibly lucky. I think I do strongly believe that we had some kind of guardian angel watching over us that day, because the first smoke detector went off about 20 minutes after the fire started. So if it would have happened during the nighttime, I probably wouldn't have been alive today. We also managed to save most of our stuff. I had to throw away a bunch of, stuff from my childhood, unfortunately, but I will have the memories. And both my pet rabbits I had at the time, survived. which was really, really lucky. The reason I jumped out of the window was actually I tried to save my rabbits. So I ran into a burning house to try to save my rabbit. And the room was so smoke-filled, I realized pretty much immediately that I wouldn't be able to find her in there. So I don't know if any of you have any pets. I've had really mixed reactions to this, but I didn't have the courage to run out, and a part of me was kind of thinking, you know, regardless of what injuries I would sustain during the fall, at least it would kind of show that I tried to save my rabbit. If she didn't survive, which she did, which it was just amazing. Yeah. That might give you a kind of hint of who I am as a person. I love my pets dearly. They are a part of me, and I would go through fire, literally, to try to save them. I love my pets so much. I miss my rabbits. Now I'm getting emotional thinking about it. Oh, love tour. I understand you completely. That's why I said I have had mixed reaction to it. You are allowed to have your opinion, but clearly you are not bonding the same way I am with things other than people, than human beings. You have the right to have your opinion and your beliefs. Don't worry. But I am the kind of person that loves something so dearly. I don't have any children. The pets are my children. So to lose them in a fire would have been so devastating. You have no idea. I'm not saying you don't bond. How am I supposed to put this? I don't want to offend you in any way. We just have different views on things, if I put it that way. I'm sorry if I offended you in any way. I did not intend on offending you in any way. Yes, I do. All right. Well, good to know. Those were the last pet rabbits that I had. I actually got a third one after that, but after the rabbits passed away, I didn't get any new ones, mostly because of my energy issues. And I did have a cat, and now we have two. And cats are a little bit easier to deal with than rabbits. They don't chew on things, and they don't leave small poop balls of poop everywhere. They don't pee everywhere, or, you know, my bunnies were pretty good at peeing in their cage, but it happened that they peed outside. So they're a little bit easier to deal with. You don't have to clean their cage, you only have a litter box. Well, in my head, that's not the case. I did not consider my life when I ran back into the house. At this point, you know, if the house would have been fully aflame, I would probably have made another decision. But this was, I don't know, 10 minutes after the fire started. Maybe less. I mean, from the point we discovered that there was a fire to the point where I actually realized that it was serious, and my ex-husband told me I had to get out of the house, I think only 3 minutes passed. And after that, I grabbed my first rabbit, I got out of the house, and then I ran in for the second one. And I could clearly tell that the flames have kind of started licking the railing outside our room. We lived in the second floor. And when I opened the door into the room, I was met by a wall of smoke. So to get time to think and breathe, I ran over to the window, because I had opened the window and had the door closed. in the early minutes before it turned serious, because I thought that my ex-husband would be able to put the fire out. And then at that point, I realized that I would never be able to find her in there. So that's when I kind of took the decision that, okay, I can't run out. I don't have the courage to run out. I need the air. And in the course of maybe 15 seconds, I had time to think, jump. Can I climb? And then I just jumped. It's scary how easy it was to make that decision, which, you know, may make you reflect on all the lives that were lost in, for example, the 9/11 incident. How many people that threw themselves out of windows from the 10th floor or even higher up because they thought they didn't have any other choice. Oh, it was scary. After I landed in the one safe spot behind our house, the first thing I noticed was my hand. It wasn't straight anymore. It had shifted, so it was more like here. So my first thought was like, okay, that's broken. No, I didn't. I just jumped. And then the second thing that I noticed was that I had back pains. Now, I have family members that have worked in the health care system, and I knew enough to know that, okay, I should stay put. It can be dangerous. So I just stayed put, and after that, the despair took over. I started screaming after my ex-husband. I started screaming after my rabbit. And my ex-husband, he ran back into the house after me when I didn't come back out because he thought that I had fainted in the room. But he almost lost consciousness and came back out. And then he went to the backside of the house thinking he might be able to climb up the window to see if I was in there, and then he found me on the ground. So at this point, the fire department started arriving. This was about 20 minutes in. That's when the first smoke detector went off. And they noticed someone came walking, you know, on the back of the house, but I don't remember the face of the person. It might have been the house owner. I'm not entirely sure. But they discovered that the old Swedish guy was left inside of their room. So they crushed the window, and they had to basically kind of yell at him for him to understand that he was supposed to get out of the room. Yeah, I understand it. Thank you, Coco. I appreciate it. So after they helped him out, he actually managed to grab a bag full of clothes and a fire extinguisher that he had been trying to get going inside of his house or inside of the room. And they dragged him out. And after that, my ex-husband carefully helped me up, and we walked to the front or to the other side of the house to actually take care of my rabbit, which we discovered was missing. But it turned out that there was this really sweet girl that had picked my rabbit up and walked away from the fire just to, you know, try to keep her calm. So we discussed with her for a while and agreed that she would take care of her while we got things settled. And it was great. And then after that, we went to the front of the house, to the fire department and the ambulance. And I got into the ambulance and they drove me off. And that was the entire story. But it was a full mission. Like, the full squad of the fire department came. We had like 7 fire trucks arriving. We had 1 ambulance arriving. Because they do take it seriously. This kind of house can, in the course of minutes, be in flames, you know, because it's such an old building. But luckily, the fire was extinguished within 30 minutes. I broke my wrist. I have a metal plate in here with 10 screws in. I can actually feel one of them here. And I got 2 fractures in my lower back. I mean, they did surgery to put the plate in. The back, luckily, was I didn't need surgery for my back, but recovering from back fractures is among the worst things that I've done, pain-wise. I was on heavy painkillers for about a month, and they got me so constipated. Oh my fucking god, excuse my language, but that I hope I never have to go through again. I kind of did when I had my knee surgery, but I was in the hospital at that point, so I don't really care. So yeah, my Norwegian adventure have been rough at times, but I mean, it all works out in the end, right? I do believe in karma. I try to be a good person as much as possible. And even though I have these incidents that are really, really, really dramatic, I feel like my life is pretty stable in between them. So I can't do I can't do anything else but laugh about it, really. It's like I had this friend visiting me after I had my stroke in the hospital, and he's a practitioner, he was an active practicing Buddhist before. He has a little bit of the Buddhist belief still, but he's kind of not as active anymore. And he told me, goodness, girl, I mean, you have so much bad luck, but when it really counts, you are so lucky. So lucky. And I agree with it. I don't know if I have some kind of guardian angel watching over me or some kind of heavenly intervenience, but I find it quite interesting and fascinating. I don't know if you find this story interesting, but I don't know, it's something dear to my heart. Alright, where was I? I got completely out of the makeup. Blush. Yes and no. I mean, if you are able to, you should roll kind of on your shoulder-ish. And you should always try to keep your head from the ground. Right? Thank you, Coco. Big hugs back. Alright, I'm gonna use my normal blush today. This is the Freedom... Or maybe should I use the peachy one? You know what? Let's use the peachy one. I'm gonna use the BH Cosmetics Studio Pro palette anyway. One leg partly bent. I do think that's kind of what I did at that point. But the impact was too great, so my legs kind of squashed me down in the ground, and I caught myself with my wrist, and I think the impact was so great, that's why it got fractured. Yeah. So I'm gonna use this peachy shade right here. I don't know if you can see that properly, but I'm gonna use this as a blush. We have a little bit of leftover blush from our previous makeup, so it's gonna be a mix of like peach and pink. Kind of look good. I appreciate the tip. love tour, but I probably won't. I know myself enough. I usually tend to stay away from things where you might fall. And in the winter when it's icy, I walk around with my knees a little bit bent just so I'm ready in case I slip. Sometimes it doesn't help, sometimes it does. Alright, next is a little bit of highlight. Yes, I am, Coco. I've been in a relationship for the last 3 years. 3.5, actually. So let's grab the Diamonds and Ice, please highlight palette. And I'm dipping into the lightest shade. Oh, I believe the universe was really kind to me when I met my current boyfriend. It could tell that I needed someone to rely on. Somebody that is good to me. Because he is. He is wonderful. He's always been wonderful. No, he's actually Swedish. He's a little bit quiet. And, hi. Kitty. Hi. But he's so sweet and so gentle and so caring. He's always there for me. He's been through a stroke. He's been through my knee surgery. And I mean, when I woke up from my stroke, he was standing by my bedside and he was crying. He has such a sweet heart. So loving. Hi. And he's also very smart. And he's also very fit. He's my uncle man. Yes, I do believe I found my match. I mean, after my ex, I was single for 1.5 years before I met my current boyfriend. And my ex, he was a very, very unstable man. He basically abused me, not physically, but verbally and mentally for 2 years. I loved him and I wanted to help him feel better about himself, but I just couldn't, and I lost myself in the process. So when I met my current boyfriend, I was really scared heading into something new. But he was very patient, really caring. Meow. Are you okay? And all I need to do is, I think any other girl or a lot of other girls would, get hung up on, oh, he doesn't do this and he doesn't do this and he only does this and he should change this behavior, and I look at him and I let him be him, because He treats me the way I want to be treated. And for me, that is the most important thing above all. He's honest, and he treats me like I want to be treated. Yes, I did. I got fed up. In the end, I got fed up, and I managed to break free from him. And that was the best decision I could have made. Because he literally destroyed me. I was a wreck. I was a wreck in here, I was a wreck in here after that relationship. And I spent 1.5 years just trying to find my way back to myself and a place where I could accept to love myself and that I am the most important, you know? Alright, the face makeup is done. Everything is done except the lips. Hey. So I'm going to take this opportunity to, yes, I'm very happy, thank you. I'm going to take this opportunity to take a small bio break, and I'm going to scrub my lips, and then I'll be back, and we're going to do the lips. So, BRB. All right, I'm back. So I'm gonna spray my face and then we're going to do the rest, which is the lips. I think I need to restock on my all-nighter spray soon. I'm gonna spray my face with my matte setting spray. I have one more. I'm gonna use my NYX one today, since I'm not really going anywhere. Let's spray this down. Since I'm not wearing a lot of eyeshadow today, I'm not spraying as much as I usually would. Now I'm gonna grab my beauty blender and we're just gonna dab this in. Meow. And grabbing a fan, just drying the rest. I know this stream turned a little bit personal, but I just felt like sharing, and I hope you guys don't mind. All right, let's do the lips. Oh no. I managed to get some pink eyeliner on the eyelid. Oh, that doesn't look pretty. No. I ruined it. So we add a little bit of that. Where's my sponge applicator? Spongy. There's spongy. Managed to get a little bit of pink on that eyelid, but oh well. This is the first try with these hydroliners, and since they are activated with water, it kind of says itself that it might cause issues when you spray it with some setting spray. My nose looked a little bit off, but oh well. Okay, let's prime our lids with some MAC Prep and Prime. Should get my hands on another lip primer. Don't have too much left of this, luckily. And let's decide what to do with these lips. I don't know what to do with these lips, actually. I haven't decided yet. What would look good with this eye look? I was wondering if red might look good. Or if I should go with a lip stain. Maybe I should. Or maybe I would go for my normal combo. So I'll grab a nude lip liner. So I'm going for the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Pencil. This is a lip pencil in the shade Liar. Sassy is so screamy today. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, really good one. Hey. Ja, jag hör dig, vännen. So I'm just outlining my lips in a darker color. That will needs to be sharpened. Then I'm gonna grab my Me Cosmetics Twist Up Click. What's it called? Click in Color Lip Crayon. Filling in the middle of my lips. And then on top of that, a little bit of lip gloss. Which lip gloss should I go for today is the question. I'm gonna use this one today. This is from the ColourPop Christie collection from ColourPop. This is called Glacier. I really love this lip gloss. I'm a little bit scared of using it too much because I don't want it to run out. Just a little bit on the middle of the lips. And then I'm gonna fetch my comb in the bathroom. My think I do have a comb in the bathroom. Oh, sick. Molly on camera. There we go. I'm gonna fix my hair. Or at least try to fix my hair a little bit. I did try to style my hair yesterday, but we go. All right, so this is the finished product. Let me switch scenes for you guys. And let me zoom in. So here's the finished product. That you liked it. I'm actually a fan of this makeup look. I'm not used to having eyeliner designs like this, but I really love these colors. And I think the shape turned out great. This is a type of graphical liner slash floating liner that has actually been trending this year. And I have been struggling with like creating them before, but I actually really like this one, so pretty. Let me zoom out again and I'll take a couple of photos. Or a bunch of photos. We know how this goes. Tao is playing with a cat.
hooked up.
Mm-mm.
Det bits inte, det är bra.
Mm-hmm. Nice. I think I got a couple of good ones. I don't think I need too many for this look. Oh, I'm really happy with the application of the eyelashes today. You gotta love natural light. It helps the camera focus. Whee! I got a couple of good ones. So I'm gonna say that I'm happy with that. I'll put the glasses on. I used to have a little bit of pink on my glasses as well, so it fits in with the look. Alright guys, I think that is it for today. I am going to find somebody to raid. And the hair, always the hair. I'm actually happy with how the color came out from the henna this time. I always love re-hennaing my hair after a long time growing it out. Just feels so refreshing just getting it all in the same color. So nice. And I also got a haircut. I don't know if you saw that, but it also feels much healthier now. I mean, she did cut off quite a bit. She cut off like this much. So it is a noticeable difference, but I like it. Okay guys, so here is my raid call. Copy paste, let's spread that long-eared fluffy love. I'm looking forward to eating now. I ate a small portion of yogurt before starting my stream, but I'm hungry. So I'm gonna look forward to that, to eating. Let's see who we can read. There's not a lot of... Hey! Busungen! There's not a lot of beauty streamers out there right now. Let me check the category. See if I can find anybody. The category has 295 viewers, so we're bound to find something. Okay, there's one streamer that has 245 of them, but... Anywho... Russian. Okay. info. What is it with people and not writing anything about themselves in their channels? Well, that's gutsy. She's streaming from the bathroom taking a shower. Okay. I don't really see anyone that I feel like rating within the category, so let's go back. I think we're gonna rate Tata for now. I haven't rated Tata in a while. Hörru, busunge! Kan du något av mig eller? Du väntar tills jag är färdig. Yeah, we're gonna rate Tata for now. If you don't know who Tata is, she is a UK streamer. She lives in the northern part of the UK, closer to the Scottish border, so she has a bit of Scottish heritage that sometimes seeps out. She has a lot of fun redeems. She does a lot of streams. She plays games. She does just chatting. She also sings and dances. Maybe not full streams, but it's things that she incorporates in her streams. And she also draws small drawings. Dörven, vad gör du? Du, kan du lugna ner dig nu eller? Yeah. So that's what she does on stream. She also reads aloud sometimes. She's a lovely, lovely, lovely person. So please join me in giving her some long-eared, fluffy love. I don't suggest you to stay or expect you to stay, but please come along and help me share that long-eared, fluffy love. Thank you to everybody that has been here today for hanging out with me. I appreciate each and every one of you. I hope that you enjoy this makeup look. I am actually, I really like this. It's quite simple, but it's really eye-catching, especially the pink. I love pink. Oh, I forgot to show you before we read. So I got this little lamp with this palette. It is a UV light, and these are UV reactive. I don't know if you can see that. I wish I had a bigger UV light. But it looks amazing. I bet it looks amazing. Can't really see it though. So yeah, I hope you like this makeup stream. I've enjoyed myself. I will be back tomorrow, and we will be doing more Hollow Knight on stream tomorrow. So I hope that you will join in then. If you are interested in more makeup, according to my schedule, I won't be back doing makeup until next Friday. But I am in the process of applying for jobs and heading for job interviews and stuff. So I might throw in like a spontaneous get ready with me stream suddenly. So keep your eyes peeled if you would like to see more makeup. I do enjoy myself during these streams, so thank you for the follows and thank you for all the support. I wish you all a lovely, lovely, lovely rest of your day. It is Saturday, so give yourself something good to eat or drink today. Really enjoy the weekend in full, and I hope that I will see you soon. Take care of yourselves and stay safe. Much, much, much love to each and every one of you. Love you whether you're old or new to my channel. Sending you off to Tata. Enjoy, and I'll see you soon. Till next time, from the Ramsborough. Out.
I try to get by, something that I'm not into. My mind is paralyzed. Don't care, I just might pack my bags and take off tonight. Don't need the pressure from ya. No need to put that on me. Just need some fresh air to breathe. Feels like a movie. Everybody's watching. All eyes on me. Easy to see if I'm winning or losing when all eyes on me. I don't need a lot. I'm good with change in my pocket. My way ain't perfect. It's mine, so that seems worth it, right? Don't need that pressure from ya. No need to put that on me. Just need some